What's up, everybody? This is George CLC Samuels. Welcome to another Daily Faiā session. I am in Melbourne. I finally left Sydney. It was kind of sad, but needed to be done as I make this next leap into Singapore. I'm down in Melbourne for 3 weeks, and I'm queuing up a whole bunch of meetings with folks before I head out. But primarily came here to see family, see some friends off, and then get started with this next chapter. Now, I also caught up, I landed last night, and tonight I caught up with a few old friends in one of our accountability groups called The Pack, and it was interesting because I think the theme for the night was actually creativity and inspiration, and how a lot of the time, when you're doing what you're doing, we usually put these schedules, these rhythms on, right? Because when we're creating and outputting to others, it allows them to feel a consistency about you. Now, however, when it comes to you and the content you're producing, sometimes you might feel like you're just putting stuff out for the sake of. However, if you learn how to batch, and you actually, as soon as you get a moment of inspiration in your day or your week, you can actually queue all that type of content up for the scheduled time that you have. Right? Now, this might seem like not like rocket science. It's not anything complex or difficult to understand, but for those of you that do get it, it's about balancing the creative side of you with the more scientific, logical side of you as well. So you can have the best of both worlds. And I always talk about this yin and yang. And how this relates, to Faiā is that's actually what we've been doing. So we've actually been queuing up interviews, video content, and a whole bunch of things for release from January onwards. So if you, have been following the journey, expect to see podcast, YouTube show coming out January onwards with content that we're producing now. Some of that content is going to be from here as well. But with that, as always, remember, through patience and persistence, it will come.